What's up, guys? Welcome to the Stats Free Sports channel. Let's get right into it. Here to bring you an NBA prediction video on Jordan Clarkson. I believe one of the best NBA six-men around right now will be traded to the Phoenix Suns. Let's talk about why. So, as we all know, Utah Jazz are going to have a fire sale. Their two big dogs are gone, Gobert, Mitchell. I've been saying all off season, one has to go. I didn't really think two would go. I kind of thought it a little bit, but not really. But I'm not surprised. Both are gone now officially. Well, official last week. but they have some good pieces left. They have Clarkson. They have Rudy Gay, Bogdanovich, Conley, Beasley. Pat Bev is going already. So, all those guys could bring in either picks and or young players, and probably more picks and older guys that can be flipped during the trade deadline. And this move is a similar move. So, uh, and also go to the Phoenix Suns side. I've been knowing them all off season, or more early in the off season. I never was on the KD train, going to Phoenix, going to Miami. That never was really my thing. I was a dark horse guy. I was pushing for the Denver Nuggets, me personally. Michael Porter Jr., Jamal Murray for KD. I might have been on the bandwagon by myself, but at least I was driving something. I was driving the bandwagon, bro. So I never was on the Phoenix Sun getting KD part. Never was really my thought process. But early on in the off season, I was doing prediction videos during free agency, trying to make the Suns better because they need to get better. I think they will get better. I think the time is right now. Campaign behind Chris Paul was cool for 2 years. It was definitely cool. It was great to see Campaign get back in the league, but I think him being the lead guard or the main guard behind Chris Paul won't do it anymore. Jake Crowder been a good piece on top contending teams for a long time. I think he will be again this year, but he will be involved in this trade. So in this deal, I have Jordan Clarkson, Jay Crowder, and or Landry Shamet and Dario Saric, and maybe a pick here and there. From the Jazz, some rumors that they could get Bogdanovich and Clarkson, or just one or the other. You can throw both in. Throw Clarkson and Bogdanovich in. If that's the case, you would have to bring Crowder, Landry, and Saric plus a pick or two to land both of these guys. But all in all, the main piece to me is Jordan Clarkson, so I'm going to just mention him as the thumbnail, as the main guy of this deal. He's someone you need behind Chris Paul. Paul, pushing 30 years old, or is 30 already, one of the two, been great. As we all know, one of the best point guards of all time, best game manager in today's game for the last million trillion years, so he's been that guy since the Charlotte Hornet days. Not Charlotte Hornets, excuse me, the New Orleans Hornets. He's been that guy for a long time. I love him and the Chandler duo, him and David West back then, all that stuff, whatever. Him and Stojkovic, whatever. But on to today's news. That was 100 years ago. Paul needs help. Paul needs rest. Paul needs times off. We already know when the playoffs hit, an injury will occur for Chris Paul. So, with that being the case, you have to account for that. Keep Campaign, which is fine, but bring in a scoring option like Jordan Clarkson. You have the best of both worlds. You have Chris Paul's game management, assist type of style. Payne's not really a scorer, not really a shooter. He can at certain points, but he's not really looking to be aggressive. So that's fine. That's the Chris Paul game management side. And you have Chris Paul, the scoring side, which would be Jordan Clarkson. Having them two on the floor at the same time could work potentially. I don't know about that, but just to have them both on the same roster, available at the same time, will be the best bet because you need certain things at different moments. And we've seen Clarkson be a six-man for a while now. He won the award, I think, 2 years ago? Well, yeah, a year ago, 2 years ago. And, he's a spark plug. He's a microwave, instant, get you some quick 10, 12 points at any moment. So he's a guy the Suns, I believe, would need. And to lose a guy like Crowder, you would have to see a guy like Cam Johnson step up. You would have to see more time from I'm trying to say his name right if I mess it up. Bismack Biyombo. You would need guys, maybe a Bogdanovich, not a defensive player, but he could come get some play time there if he is involved in this deal. Him or Rudy Gay, So, but Clarkson to me is the main piece. I've been trying to find some mock deals all summer, trying to get the Suns better. I had a deal when Ayton was won a trade. And also a restricted free agent. I had a deal for Ayton going to the Pelicans for Valanciunas and Devontae Graham. So I've been on this train. I've been on this bandwagon. And I think that I did that video, I believe, while KD asked for a trade, and the Suns were the favorite. I never thought the Suns were involved at all, really, to be honest. Ayton, Bridges, and whoever else they thought would be involved, I didn't think would be enough, honestly. So but bring in Bridges, who needs a bigger role. Take out Crowder, take out maybe Shamet and Saric, then bring in a guy like Clarkson, Gay, or Bogdanovich. I think the Suns would be a little bit better roster wise, but I think game situation wise, they're going to be a lot better. Chris Paul is not guaranteed to be around, and if he is around, he might be banged up as usual. So you can't count on that. So I like this move a lot. We all know the Jazz are having a fire sale. Everyone must go for picks and old players. And I think they're going to get a mix of both here. And like I said, during the trade deadline, they can definitely flip a guy like Crowder, who I said before, who's been on multiple title contending teams. Been to the finals a couple times with the Heat, with another team here or there. So, he's been around. He's a winning player. He will get bought out or traded during the trade deadline if he is involved in this trade for the Utah Jazz. So, him, Saric, maybe Shamet too. They are winning type players. They are veteran contending type of guy you need on your roster as a 6th, 7th, 8th man that knows what to do in the playoffs. So they might be in Utah for a little bit. They might be, but if this deal is made, I best believe it will be brought out or traded in time for it to be on a winning contending team. So that's it for video, guys. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I will see you guys next time.